Ran my cousin's crab farm, made him 3 million bucks. Then come harvest time, he wired me just 5 grand. He said the pond was his, the money was his, and I was just out there tossing feed. I stared at the transfer notification on my phone. Didn't argue. Didn't flip out. Just quietly pocketed the cash, then turned around and leased the nastiest, most abandoned swamp in the whole village. By the next year, his entire pond was blanketed in dead crabs, floating belly up and reeking to high heaven. Meanwhile, every single one of my crabs was thriving. I watched the color drain straight from his face. I stepped back 2 paces from my lush new pond and said, "Don't bring that poison anywhere near my place." Word is, that night, my cousin dropped to his knees in the mud and sobbed for hours. He just could not figure out why my crabs were doing so well. Before all of this, I was out logging pH levels and ammonia readings at the pond when a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon pulled up to the bank. "The numbers are in for the season, Yuanzi. Already sent it over to you." I stared at the 5 grand on my screen and said nothing. 3 years, over 1,000 days and nights, all leading to this. I lived and slept in that shed. I knew we'd had a record harvest of premium crabs. After rent and feed costs, net profit was nearly 3 million, and he sent me 5,000. Good season for the farm. We pulled in close to 3 million. Take that 5 grand, head back to town and buy yourself a car. Honestly, you could train a dog to do what you do, just tossing feed. You're young. Take the money and go make something of yourself in the city. I heard every word and felt absolutely nothing. 3 years ago, when he first took over this pond, he had 0 clue about water chemistry and nearly went under. I was the one who figured out a custom probiotic blend from scratch and brought the water back to life. I said I'd provide the expertise, 30-70 split. He said, "We're family. I'd never do you wrong." "All right, I'll take it." Lin Qiang clearly didn't expect me to let it go that easy. He froze for a second. "Take the money, go rest up. The pump filters at the pond need swapping out. Find someone to handle it." I didn't even look at him. Just turned and walked straight into the cold autumn air. Because I knew exactly what I knew. Without my obsessive, precise water management, that thriving pond of his would turn into a stinking ditch in under 6 months. I didn't go home. Couldn't risk running into people asking how much I'd made this season, or asking how my cousin had treated me. I just walked the dirt road through the village, my notebook tucked under my arm, scrap paper in everyone else's eyes, 3 years of my life in mine. Then my phone buzzed. Lin Qiang was dropping red envelopes in the group chat, going absolutely wild, bragging about the season's numbers, relatives piling on with the hype. I just killed the screen, and kept walking toward the far end of the village, where there was a long abandoned black pond, choked with algae and absolutely putrid. Low ground, stagnant water year-round, even the stray dogs wouldn't go near it. I stood on the weed-covered bank and stared at that thick, dark green dead water. The village dump, that's what everyone called it. But I crouched down and pinched up some silt from the bottom, held it up to my nose and took a sniff. An idea shot up like a seedling breaking through dirt. There was no stopping it. He said even a dog could do what I do? All right, let me show him what real skill actually looks like. I turned and walked straight to the village office. "Hey, is Secretary Wang around?" "Right here. Xiaolin? Shouldn't you be over at Chengzi's pond? What brings you in?" "Quick question. Is that black pond downstream available for lease?" "That thing's a dead swamp. Water's completely rotten. Why would you want it? Nobody'd take it even for free." "What's the rent? If you're actually serious." $1,000 bucks a year, basically nothing. But fair warning,